Good morning. Today is Friday, March 29th. It didn't rain, although I'll show you when I'm walking. There's rain clouds there, so I'm going to be able to get my walk in before it does start to rain. It's 42, but it feels a little colder than that, a little chilly. I think it's because it's so damp. And these big birds, these big blackbirds and these crow birds and the red-winged birds, there's like 6 of them sitting up in the tree just gawking at me. I wouldn't mind feeding them if they weren't so mean to the little birds. But anyway, I found out that Rebecca Howard's birthday is actually on the 28th, even though she got 2 songs. Next year, Rebecca, only 1 song for you, because I adjusted my calendar. I also heard it from a little birdie, not one of them big birds, that, and I like Big Bird on Sesame Street because it's a nice bird. It shares with other birds. This one, no, not so much. But anyway, I heard from a little birdie that I have a package in the mail that should have been delivered yesterday, so I'm going to stop by. I usually stop by on Sundays after church, but since you already gave me a heads up, I'm going to go look and see today. Because I have to go to Kroger's. I didn't go on Wednesday because I really didn't need anything, and I didn't want to go just because it was Wednesday. But I don't have any fruit now, and I don't have any vegetable. Well, I have some vegetables, not a lot of vegetables. And Jim needs his fixins for his lunches. So I'll be going to Kroger's today, so I'll probably do a small grocery haul later on. But you've probably already seen it by now, or if I chose not to go, you didn't see it at all. So at this point in time, it's all up in the air. It's just such a mystery. But like my opening quote said, the key to success is remembering why we started. And that's why I put my before picture and just my more recent picture, just to see the difference, you know, every once in a while. I am now looking at pictures that are smaller of me, but I've decided that I'm going to try to invent, yeah, that's not going to happen, but I wish there was a pill that you could take that it would make you lose weight as fast as you can gain it. I mean, I can gain 5 pounds over the weekend. Who hasn't done that? I mean, you can gain, but then that 5 pounds doesn't come off that quickly. I could put it on in 3 days, and then it's going to probably take me 3 weeks to get it off. And there's got to be a way. There's just got to be, oh, I know the way is. Don't put it on in the first place. Duh. That's the no-brainer. But I wanted to really get myself in the right spirit of things for the weekend because, and I know that the reason I go crazy on the weekends is because I've gone so perfect Monday through Friday that I think I have to reward myself. And you know what? I'm not a dog. I've seen that meme so many times. You're not a dog, so don't feed me as a reward. And I would like to be able to just like during the week just say, you know, I want this or I want that. But I can't because I said, you know, I can't have this because of Saturday and Sunday. And then on Saturday and Sunday I reward myself thinking that. So I wanted to remind myself. So anyway, back to my pill that I could take. I mean, I know there's diet pills and stuff. You know, I had a girlfriend that back in the 70s was taking one, and she was just had so much energy, and she'd clean your house, and she'd come clean her house, and she was like crazy. Well, then we found out later on it was speed. No wonder she had so much energy. But I don't like taking a diet. I don't even like taking the pills I take, but I take them because they're good for my, you know, for my health, the better well-being of my health, and. It's true. It really is true. But then, you know, all pills have side effects. And so the side effect I would want to have for the pill, that if it didn't take the weight off right away, is to remind you, this is why you started to lose this weight. This is giving you the same gung-ho spirit. Because who hasn't started a diet or a new healthy living lifestyle or anything, and they're perfect for that first month. Even your New Year's resolutions, you're usually perfect for the first 3 weeks. But then, you know, like the reality of life sets in and it makes it that much harder. And you kind of forget that spirit of wanting to lose, that gung-ho-ness you had that at the beginning. And I'm trying so hard to find that. I'm really looking. I plan on this weekend looking at older videos over at the other channel at Let's Get Fit when I was really at my heaviest. And to get some inspiration from that, just to get my gung-ho feeling from that. I just really need it because I know that there's part of me that really wants to lose this weight. I know there's a part of me that just feels that we've been comfortable long enough. We've had this, and I've been in that comfortable feeling for the longest time. And I know that's probably, they call it maintaining, but, and I know it's maintenance in a sense, but I want to be on maintenance at my goal, not at halfway to my goal. Sometimes you just need to take a break. You know, if you're running a marathon, sometimes you just need to slow down a little bit so that you got that extra stamina at the end. So I think that I'm at my halfway point at my marathon, which I think a marathon is what, 26 miles? So I'm at my 13th, 14th mile. I've regrouped, I've refreshed, I've got my encouragement from the sidelines, I've had my energy bar, all of that good stuff. And you'd think I was a runner for all my references to that, but you know, I just, I get my inspiration out there. I haven't seen you, Don. I haven't seen you running. I haven't seen any videos. I'm going to have to check and make sure. Sometimes you get unsubscribed. So I'm going to have to cheat because my bell has not been ringing. So Don must not be running. Because the last time I saw him was a couple weeks ago and he was running. But I am not judging you by any means. Even like when I was going across the street, I couldn't even get a skip in my step. You know, it was like, I couldn't tell you the last time I skipped. Yeah, and it was cute because when I was walking the other day, there was some hopscotch. Somebody had put little hopscotch things. Remember when we used to play that when we were a kid? And I was going to try it, and I thought, no, they look too close. It had been really little when they put the things. Remember, you'd throw the stone, and then you'd hop on one foot, bend down, pick it up, and then... So many games. So many games we used to play. You don't see kids out here playing any of those games. None. Frozen tag. Tag. Hide and go seek. Oh, that was a really good one. Hide and go seek. I loved hide and go seek. Red Rover, Duck Duck Goose. Bring Around the Rosie. Red light, green light. Mother, may I? Oh, here comes my Stanley steamer. They're coming to clean. They're coming to clean my upholstery. I can see them coming up, and they're going to say, "Why is this woman talking into the camera of her phone? She is a nut." You're passing me by. You're passing me by. You went right past me. You went right past me. They saw me. Okay, I'll talk to you guys after my walk. Bye-bye. Okay, I got about another half mile to go. I've walked 2.5 miles. I don't know if you can see how cloudy the sky is. When I first started walking, what, 2.5 years ago, I could barely do a half a mile. And look at me, 3 miles today I'm going to get in. I weebled then and I wobble now, but I'm out here. And that's all that really matters. So I'm going to go and drink my water. They're still cleaning the Stanley steamers still at my house. They've been there a while. I thought they'd be gone by now. But anyway, drink my water, go to the bank, go to the post office, go to Kroger's. I got a busy day. So I don't have time to talk with you. Well, I do have time right now because I'm still walking. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. What movie? Okay. Let's go. I got to concentrate on my walking. I'll see you guys at breakfast. Okay, look what time it is. It's time to eat dinner because we're going to be eating dinner at 7, or dinner. It's time to eat breakfast. I just got back from all my running around. And like I said, never, never, never give up. So there's my breakfast. I forgot to get my book. Let me get my book here. I've already written it down. So let me show you. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, "The power to change for the better is within ourselves. We just need to release it." It's a 4-point breakfast. 0 for my egg, berries, banana, grapefruit, tea, and water. 3 points for my half a plain Lender's plain bagel. And 1 point for a Laughing Cow cheese. It's 4 points. I still have 20 points left for my dinner. But doesn't that look good? It looks happy. And I don't know if you noticed, a smaller plate. I'm trying to rein in my portions. Well, look who came to visit. Oliver! Sebastian didn't come. And of course, Dan. Dan is jealous because all he had was pizza and a salad. I'm having a healthy dinner. And mine is 5 points, 2 points for my bread, the wheat bread, and 3 points for my half cup cottage cheese, and 0 for my pineapple, cucumber tea, and water. 5 points. I still have 15 left. And look who walks in. You leave the door unlocked and just anybody will walk in.
You got me a toy!
Where's Sophia? Can't get you on here unless you're over here. There's Sophia.
What's up, AA Ron?
And there's Aaron.
2 pieces of Little Caesars left if you guys want it. Gross.
Well, I always love when my grandkids come. Well, my kids too, but it was nice seeing everybody. Kylie was walking her dog and she was going by with her dad and she saw that I had company. So Kylie came too, but I didn't get her on the video. Gonna go to my meeting tomorrow, hoping for a loss, and staying on track. I've already planned out what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have some vegetables, like the vegetable platter for my breakfast. And then for dinner, I think I'm going to take some Sloppy Joes out of the freezer. I really like those, with some black beans. And just stay on track. I haven't figured out what I'm going to have on Sunday yet, but I am going to track. And I'm going to be not playing catch-up next week, because it's not right. Marilyn Werther wanted to see a picture of me for my first communion. I've told you that our house burnt down, and my father went and grabbed my photo album, which you saw my little tiny hands, my little bird-like hands. And he saved my communion picture. And even then, my tooth was even more pronounced. But there's a picture of me on my first Holy Communion. And my mother, look at that hair. I have, like you can see, the straightest hair in the world. And my mother used to get so upset. I can't tell you how many perms I had. And I remember this because I had to have a perm before my communion. And it was awful. It was just absolutely awful. And then Denise and Mary and Sue, my sister Sue, and my brother Pat had curly hair. Michael and I had the straightest hair as could be. My brother Patrick had an afro, like out to here. His hair was so curly because it was the style back in the 70s. He would have been like 14 or 15, and he would take that pick and he'd pick his hair out way out like that. My sister Sue's hair was so bad, and she got awful nicknames. So I'm not even going to tell you because they were so awful when she went to school. And it was just so. The one time my mother wanted to, I was sitting in the one chair getting my permanent to make my hair curly, and then the other 3 girls were sitting in the chairs, and she was straightening their hair. Not straight, yeah, straightening their hair because they had too much curl. And when she put the straightener on Denise's head, she started to bleed because she was reacted to the thing. And my mother's like patting her head real, and Denise is like, "What's going on? What's going on?" "No, nothing. She's patting the blood and trying to rinse all the. So Denise couldn't get her hair straightened. So Denise and Mary have a nice wave to their hair right now. My hair's just as stiff as can be. When I first went gray, I had the worst gray hair. It was so coarse, and it was just awful. It was just awful. And I kept dyeing it because it was, and I hated dyeing. I've been dyeing my hair since I was 18. But I decided, like, when I turned 60, no, I'm done. Been there, done that, not doing it anymore. And I let my hair go gray. And it came in softer. So I think it's pretty soft. It's not too bad. But anyway, I wish I had my little prayer book. I don't have my prayer book. I think I lost that in the fire. And I don't have my rosary. So, but I hated wearing dresses. I absolutely hated wearing dresses. And when our house burnt down, oh no, that was another story. That's another story about my dress hating. I'll save that for another day. And I won't forget. I'll remember to tell the story about my dressing in a dress adventures. Because it's a longer story, longer than I have time for. Normal people could have told it like in 2 minutes. Not me. I'm going to stretch it out. So I'm going to see you guys in the morning. So give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share. And let's just hope I have a loss tomorrow.